start that. We on time. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait
so
a
that's three
minute.
o'clock on the dot.
We on the
Oh,
dot. Hey, listen.
oh shoot.
It's a real new year. This a real new year. Oh my god, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
This is shocking. We starting the year off right. We starting the year off right. All right, all right, all right, all right,
Mm-hmm.
ladies and gents. I know you've been wondering. I know you guys have been searching and seeking. Like, my God, what are we like 3 weeks into the new year? 3 weeks now.
Yeah. Yeah.
The last time you guys saw us was in November. Took an
Mm-hmm.
extensive break. But
Mm-hmm.
guess what? Guess what? The
We
Otaku
back.
Summit is officially back. Hey guys, we're here to
Yo.
start the new year with
Oh yeah,
episode
yeah.
38.
Happy New Year to all of our
Yes,
viewers.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you guys had a great holidays, great Christmas season. Got everything you wanted, got that manga you wanted. Maybe got
Mm-hmm.
that anime DVD, that figure that you wanted. Hope that
Mm-hmm.
everything was good to you guys in this new year. Started off great.
Yeah.
I know what we have a lot. But let me get rid of this. You guys can hear me. Let me get rid of this. Wait. All right, we have a lot for you, but on that note, we have a lot for you guys this week.
See,
And as
see,
the
see,
year
see.
goes on, some new and bigger things. But first things first, welcome everybody. Let me firstly start off the part of the new year saying welcome. This is the Otaku Summit
The.
podcast. The. There is no other. There is no other. All others are imitations.
Mm-hmm.
We are coming with you guys today. 2/4 of the Otakus. I am Javon, aka Kuma, alongside my co-host. Tell them who you are. Tell them who you are. Tell them who you are. Tell them who you
Yes,
are.
yes, yes, yes. This is Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, aka Vengeance,
Hey,
aka my name is not a wall.
hey, talk to them. Talk to them. Wait, talk to them. You guys heard it there first. Yes. I am here today with Omar, aka Vengeance. Today, I don't know what he's gonna be next week, or he may even the week after that, or the months after that.
Yeah,
But today he
I
is
probably
Vengeance.
should change my persona a bit. You know what?
Maybe. It's new year. It's not
Next
pressure.
week, you can see what I come with next week. You can see.
All
You
right,
can
cool.
see.
See, it's all right.
Yeah.
Cool. See, the anticipation is the
Mm-hmm.
anticipation is there. So
Yes.
this is episode 48.
Oh
40
shoot.
freaking 8. Yo, we are 2 episodes away from it. Episode 50. We are almost done 50 of these. Almost half.
Mm-hmm.
Half.
Half a century.
Half a century. Yo, that's actually crazy to think about. But we have a lot of, like I said, we have a lot to talk about with you guys today. Also, we'll keep it brief. The first podcast back won't be too long, but there's a lot to talk about.
Oh
Some
yeah,
very,
yeah.
yeah,
Let
yeah,
me
yeah.
let me start with this one very important thing. Because before I was a deacon. Actually, I lie. I was always a deacon of the Church of Togashi. But
Oh, flip. This just all right.
I also joined another faith called the
Whoa.
faith of AOE.
Oh,
And
where we back? Uh,
recently,
uh-huh.
the Attack on Titan trailer for the final season, part one of the final season, came out.
Mhm.
And we saw some things in this trailer, some very wonderful things that ignited my hope, ignited my belief that we will get an AOE. It's imperative that AOE happens because if it doesn't, I will have to slip my wrist on the podcast live. So yes,
It's
we got some hints
so,
in this trailer, people, that AOE could potentially be happening still. We also learned
uh
that they are splitting the final season in two.
we gotta talk about that. See, I wasn't gonna
Yeah,
start here, but we gotta
yeah,
talk about that.
we do have to
But
talk about that.
but that is, you know what? Usually I come on this podcast, um, and every time Omar mentions AOE, I kind of I give pushback to that and kind of like make fun of it. But this time around, I'd have to say there is. I'll say that there is some hope to that now. One reason being is because of the split. Mappa,
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys, I I know you guys love Attack on Titan. I know it brings you a lot of money. I know it, like,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably one of your more popular projects right now.
Oh yes,
But there's no reason for this to be split into two. I'm sorry.
I agree. I agree.
There is not enough material for Attack on Titan left for this to be split into two parts.
Real
Which,
talk.
so with that being said, leads me to believe that everyone that has been preaching and hoping for AoE may in fact get their wish. Because the only way for this to make sense is that you are adding content extensively, dropping new things in there, to where it makes it possible that the ending of the anime is going to be different from the manga, to actually flesh this out to make it work two parts, or you are in fact making a movie. But even still, then it's like, why didn't you just do it from the beginning? But
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
it's two parts and there's not enough material, because we're literally almost at the end of the series. Like,
Yes.
two parts is like, what? So I will say the hope is real. The hope is real. But that's my, that's my evidence. So why, I don't know why you feel. Because these, did I watch the trailer? No, I actually don't think I watched the trailer. I actually
I
don't
don't
think I
know.
watched the trailer. No, I didn't watch the
You
trailer.
did it?
I didn't. So
Okay.
inform me, what in the trailer led you to believe that AoE is coming?
Okay. So I have to. Well, I don't think this too spoilery. So okay. So in the trailer, it starts off with
Spoiler alert, everybody! If you haven't, I guess you've read the manga, or you don't want whatever
I,
reason.
I I'm not
I don't.
gonna say
I
anything manga related.
I just
I
want to give
I
you caution for the people. You have
yeah.
certain people out there, like any little thing is a spoiler. So yeah, go on.
Right. Okay, yeah. So the trailer starts off with us looking at a child Aaron leaning up against the tree. The tree, the
Yeah, yeah.
tree.
Dietrich,
Yeah, he's
the
leaning up.
the
He's
only.
leaning up against. Yeah, he's leaning up against it, and he has on his anime getup, which is the brownish reddish jacket thingy
the
or whatever.
the most infamous tree in anime. Go on.
Yeah, and then it changes to some other scenes, but then how the trailer ends, it ends with the I am free scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, really like
Right. Yeah. I think
yeah,
I saw an image of that. I did see an image of
yeah,
that.
it ended with that,
Mhm.
and in that scene, he is wearing a black jacket. Aaron
Oh,
only has on black in the manga.
I love that color has become such a big part of this and whole Attack on Titan theory and fandom
Yeah,
now. That is like
yeah.
any slight changes to what we know. It's like, ha, there it is, there it is. That's the evidence. So that's just so incredibly funny to me. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
it could just
but
possibly be like, you know what? We forgot it was that color. I wouldn't even lie to you.
no. They can't do important scene
I'm
like
just saying
this. This is
because
a
of the
very
color.
pivotal scene, but it's consistent. Like the anime,
Yeah,
every
go ahead,
time
go,
we have
go
seen
on, go on.
Child Aaron in the anime, he's wearing that brownish reddish
We
jacket,
all
but
agree.
in the manga, it's black.
Right. So now the fact
And
that it's
then,
black on the anime, it's like, wait,
yeah, see,
mm,
this goes into the
right,
whole timeline
right.
theory.
You know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Hey,
So,
you know what? Hey, I have to concede to that. I have to concede to
and
that.
then, and then, like you said, they splitting it into two. There's only like 8 or 9 more chapters left to adapt.
Right.
So, if y'all honestly try to split this into two different seasons, or even like a season and a movie,
Yeah, you
how
have that.
much more? There has
Mhm.
to be more material to be added.
Yes.
Because I saw something a few weeks ago. There was another thing related to the final season that came out where there was like the production team talking or whatever, and they were showing us like them working on the anime, and there was a screenshot of
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
one of the frames that they was working on, and it was like a high number, like 500 or 600 and something.
Right.
And somebody noted that for a regular one episode, it was only like 200 to like 300 frames. So the fact that there's like double that means that there's going to be like a lot more content coming. So that means that they are adding stuff to the anime,
Hmm.
and For them to do AOE and for it to make sense, they would have to explain a lot of stuff. So if that is going to be the extra content that they are adding, then it will make a lot of sense.
That yeah, no, see, now that one I do agree with, because if you're adding, if you have an ending now that's like 8 chapters out, and you're
Hmm.
making putting it into 2 parts, that means you have to
Hmm.
have enough episodes to warrant 2 parts, or at least enough material for it to be that, or it just be one straight season, or one big hoorah ending. So
Hmm.
yeah, I agree. You have to be adding new content or new material to make it worth the fact that we're extending it even more, parts within a part within another part, right?
Hmm.
So it's gonna be interesting to see. Like, I think Attack on Titan itself has become one of the more intriguing things in terms of how is this going to end? Is it going to follow
Hmm.
the same formula? And like last year, we had Ishiyama acknowledge that, you know what, you guys didn't like it. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
It is what it
Yeah.
is. So who knows? Who knows? The anime may take a different turn, a different twist that pleases everybody. Yeah, that does this course corrects, or he does maybe what he originally wanted to do, or either he originally has. So there's evidence there. So there's hope. All
Yeah.
AOE fans, fair or not, there's hope for you. There's hope for you yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
On the horizon somewhere.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
boys. We have a chance to get our dreams come
I
true. You
can't.
know,
If
like.
AO, so let me ask, if AOE happens, I want to know this now. What monster are you going to become if AOE in
Oh.
fact occurs? Please
Oh
inform
my.
me. I
Oh
need to
my.
be prepared. I need to know what I'm in store for when it happens, so I can act accordingly.
It'll
I
be a
know
category.
it's a lot of you out there waiting. A
Right,
lot of
Javon.
you
Javon.
the defenders, the
Javon.
advocates, like there's a lot of you waiting in the book, waiting in
Javon.
the
I
end. I know it.
for,
There
for,
are a lot of you waiting.
with me, it will be a category 6 hurricane.
That is crazy.
But
I
but
don't even
but
want to
with
hear it.
the whole fandom move behind AOE, it could be like if NASA get hit from a hurricane or
Yo,
tornado or a tsunami at the same time. That's how it's gonna be.
yo,
Your leg break. I come in for so much ending defenders on Twitter. Oh my god, mate. Like I can't you all the videos you can see on YouTube and TikTok and bruh, it's over, babe. If this happens, it's over,
that
dog. It's
that is gonna
over.
start a whole new war that I don't think the anime community is gonna be able.
It could be no war. It could be the
No, it's
rumbling.
gonna be.
It could be 100% rumbling. And I
Yes,
want y'all
but
niggas
hey, see the
who defending the minor, who defending the shitty ending of the minor, to get
That's the
stomped on.
thing.
And you
But that's the
and
thing.
nigga
It's,
can't say
yo,
shit.
that's the thing though.
Nigga
I feel
can't
like
say
there are
shit.
gonna be people who say like the manga ending is superior, and then it's gonna be y'all if AOE happens. That was like, no, this is a superior ending, and it's gonna be a convulging like war of
Superior.
two sides. Yo,
Superior
there are
where?
people who defended. There are people who
Because
defended.
they brain dead, Javon. They are brain dead.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I see the war
Like
happening.
that
It's
nobody with an ounce of common sense who has been reading this manga from the beginning could objectively say that that ending makes sense. First of all, and that it's good. Nobody in their right mind could come and look at me in their eye and say that that ending is good.
so you're saying
If you come to me and you say that ending is good, I will say you need to be installed into a mental institution, and they need to study you and see what is wrong with your brain
so
because
you're
there's no way.
So what you're saying
You,
is all Attack on Titan ending defenders from the manga have CT, basically. That's
yes,
okay.
yes, they got Down syndrome. They're retarded. They got
Wow.
everything.
Oh,
They got
oh,
all of
you
it.
guys got
Everything.
retarded?
All,
What's going
all of
on? Yo,
it.
see what AOE ain't even happening. See how these dudes just kind of in the wild out? Like they letting everything fly. Like, yo, calm
I'm
down.
not sorry. I am
That's,
not sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not sorry.
that's crazy. So, and I think that it is, right?
Mm,
At this point, with just that thought in mind, is Attack on Titan one of the more anticipated endings for a series in a very long time? anime wise.
It was. Oh well, anime wise, yeah, definitely.
Yes.
It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing for as the manga sphere. Like a lot of people have been invested in
Uh-huh.
Attack on Titan for years. I think AOT is probably the most popular anime of the past decade by far. Even with Demon Slayer, even with Hyper Demon
I was
Slayer,
I was gonna say I was gonna say
I
I was
think
gonna
I
disagree.
I think Attack on Titan is more mainstream than that. Um, and
Um,
a lot of people want to see how it ends.
I think it's close, but no, you're right. I said it because of
I mean,
the
yeah, yeah,
again
it's
you have
definitely close. It's definitely
yeah
close.
like you said you have the fact that people have been following the series for so long, and then you also have
Yeah.
those who read the manga and like yourself like who
Hmm.
are waiting to see like what kind of ending the anime adopts. So it's a twofold of anticipation
Hmm.
going on. But that's a
Yeah.
perfect segue to discuss this other thing since we're in the new year. Upcoming series, ones
Mhm.
that we are definitely anticipating, the ones where we know out well we know about already. Um
Yeah.
Attack on Titan being one,
Hmm.
Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer,
Yes. Yes.
Bleach is gonna be back this year as well. I feel like I
Hmm.
missed it. Vinland Saga is back. Tokyo Revengers is
Yes.
back. Uh,
Yeah.
what a lot of shows that
A
tried to
lot of
make it
shows.
back, but yeah, has come. But those are started. Those are started. So what do you? I'm personally I'd say I'm personally looking forward to seeing uh the Shibuya well not so much the Shibuya arc, but hidden inventory for JDK. Personally.
Mm,
But but because
mm,
I've said before on this podcast of how I
yeah.
kind of feel about the Shibuya arc manga wise, so I'm
Mm.
actually looking forward to see if the anime changes my whole perspective on that arc. But yeah, I did. So what do you think?
I think it's possible for it to change
Uh,
your perspective because I know for me and Demon Slayer, for example, when I read the Red Light District arc, I wasn't really
that's a good
that hyped
example.
about it.
Right,
And
you're right.
then in the anime, they just elevated that shit to the point where I just was like, this fire, like
Right. No,
this
you're right.
hard.
No, you're right. Like I go back and watch episodes of the Red Knight District a few times.
Yeah,
So but Demon Slayer was definitely one of them too as well. That's what I
yeah,
said. Like even going off the like the popularity thing. You're right. That's why I said it's close because I feel like people who don't watch anime at all like
hmm,
anticipate Attack on Titan. Like they anticipate
yeah,
Demon Slayer. Like people I've
hmm,
seen get into anime started like they're showing me like them watching Demon Slayer or like stuff like that. So Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan are kind of are really almost like for this generation how Naruto and Bleach and One Piece and stuff like that was for us. Whereas like that, if you didn't watch anime, like that was the thing that you kind of you went towards.
yeah.
And it kind of brought you in. Like even if you didn't, was like, oh, well, let me say, what's this? This is good. Like this is good
Hmm.
beyond just so. And yeah, so I'm anticipating those. I'm anticipating those greatly. I'm anticipating. So Demon Slayer is the
Oh,
one that
same, same.
yeah, the one you're anticipating the most this season.
No, the anime that I am anticipating the most this year is one that I have been talking about.
All
Not as
right,
not as much as I've been
absolutely.
talking about
I
Blue Lock,
forgot. I
but
forgot. You've talked
but
about it.
yeah,
You've talked about it.
yeah,
I'd say
yeah.
yeah,
Oshinoko,
yeah.
yeah,
You mentioned. I'm
that
looking
is what
forward.
I am highly
Um,
anticipating.
I'm looking forward to see the. Well, you're the. Well, unlike Blue Lock, I haven't really seen other individuals kind of like talk about it, or maybe I'm not just in those spaces or the circles. But you've mentioned it a
Hmm.
lot. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that is about. Let's see when because
Hmm.
I love Blue Lock right now. Like waiting until the
Yeah,
season ends so I can actually dive into the manga. So yeah, so I think
yeah.
that's. But this is gonna be a very like a sort like we've kind of like just went from one great season like into another great season, possibly going into
Hmm.
another great season. Like we're in a like I don't think people understand like we may be in like a I don't want to say golden area that may be jumping the gun a bit, but we are definitely
Yeah.
in a really like in a space that we haven't
Like a
been in some
like a renaissance.
yes, almost like it's almost like a renaissance of sorts
Yeah,
for anime right
yeah.
now in terms of like how many great stuff are coming out. Even outside of like the mainstream stuff, like you see promoted a lot, like there are
Hmm.
other ones in there like hard hitting, like that have potential to be really, really, really good. What would have that been? What anime would that have been last season? I'm trying. Oh, I think. Well, no,
Boy,
I was gonna say
there's a lot
Gundam.
I
I was
enjoyed
gonna
last
say
season. Yeah,
Gundam. But I was gonna say Eminence in the
Eminence
Dark.
and Shadow, Eminence
Eminence.
and Shadow. Yeah,
That's
that's
one.
what I was gonna say.
That's one.
Um,
Uh huh.
there's oh gosh, last season what all came out? Well, Spy Family ended last season.
Yeah, but we
Um,
expected Spy Family to do what Spy Family did. You know, it was like, yeah,
but another anime from last year, I should say, that got robbed at the Crunchyroll Awards was Summertime Rendering. That was
Oh,
a very
oh,
good series.
oh. Let
That
me. All
I
right,
that was one of the few series I gave a 10 to last year.
yo. Robbed ain't the word, but no, summertime rendering was really good. And you know, that brings up that's a two-part thing, right? I feel like a part of
Yeah.
that had to have been due to the whole Disney thing, which I kind of like in the realm of topics. I don't know if I had posted that, but in the realm that was one of those topics as well. It's like, do we think as time goes by, Disney is going to further and further and further plant their foot in the anime community and kind of like start to build up its catalog to the point that it's kind of like and taking away because now we have
Hmm.
Tokyo Revengers on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that
Yeah.
coming. Last season they had Bleach. And like you said before that, they had Summertime Rendering and a few others. I feel like they haven't really. I feel like with Bleach and Tokyo Revengers, they're kind of finding their footing in terms of promoting the animated stuff. Because I feel like when we go back to Summertime Rendering, I feel like that's the issue. Even though I feel like, and for a site like Crunchyroll, that still shouldn't be an excuse. But I feel like that's why
Hmm.
a lot of people probably didn't see Summertime Rendering, maybe because it was behind the Disney wall a lot of times, you know. And then so when you trying to like
That's
react to
definitely it.
stuff
Yeah.
or do other
Yep.
stuff, you can't really do it
Yep.
because of the company is the sort of it. Which I think a lot
Hmm.
of people. I think anime YouTubers that do reaction and reviews and stuff like I think they help a lot in terms of getting like other animes that you don't see in your face all the time of the people who's like, oh yo, cool, what's this? Okay, this looks good, this looks great. So I feel like that was a
Yeah.
big part of it. But no, summertime rendering should definitely have been a part of that list. 100%.
I
I
agree.
100%. Which leads me, see, I have a lot to say about the Crunchyroll Awards. Before we get there, I just want to like my last thing is just like because we're talking about stuff that kind of surprised us outside of like
Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Yes.
Hmm.
Absolutely. That Cyberpunk Edge Runners was so good that it made the game sell. I didn't
It
even think
did.
about that. Cyberpunk Edge Runners was so good that people went and like, yo, I need to buy Cyberpunk. And sales went through the roof. They even
Hmm.
mixed the trailer for Cyberpunk's game with Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Like, it was really good. That,
Hmm.
hey, listen, if you have not watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners on Netflix, I implore you to go watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners, right? Like immediately, without hesitation. That kind of like gives me hope for a lot of their other adaptations. That I think it is something else that's going to get an anime influence that I can't remember. I'm sure I saw, but it gives me hope for like the stuff that Netflix is doing with their anime. But Cyberpunk
Hmm.
Edge Runners is phenomenal. Like that deserves everything that is coming to it. Uh, I'm hoping that, but we know what? Screw it.
I,
We're here. You know
yeah,
what?
yeah. Let's just talk about it.
Let's
You
let's
know.
let's talk about the real elephant in the room, right? Because we have a
Yeah.
lot to we have a lot to say about this.
Yeah.
The Crunchyroll Anime Awards for 2023 came
Hmm.
out um this week recently, right? So a lot of things to say about this. A lot of shockers, a lot of surprises, mostly a lot of complaints.
Hmm.
At least for me. You know, I don't know too
Hmm.
much about how you feel, but I had
I,
complaints.
I I had a good amount of complaints too.
My first complaint, and probably one of my most
Hmm.
important complaints, is them cutting off the deadline at summer. Reason being is because Bleach was in the fall. You know, you have stuff like
Hmm.
Bleach, of course, and obviously you had Chainsaw Man, you had Blue Lock, cool, right? You
Yeah.
had Gundam, Richard the Murky, which also really good. we gotta talk another
Like,
anime that had a great influence on the anime community last year because a lot of people, I watched a lot of people talk about that show who are very vocal about not liking mecha animes for some time now. So that's hey,
right,
let them.
you know what
All right,
made me
okay, all
what
right,
made me even more pressed Javon that they cut out fall. I was looking forward to seeing how close the race would have been for Anime of the Year because we had so much
oh yeah,
heavy hitters.
yeah.
And like I really wanted to see
Even
which
the
fandom
non
was
yeah,
going to come out on top between Bleach Chainsaw Man,
uh,
Spy Family, and it's one more man. Well, I would say Blue Lock, but I don't think Blue Lock had as much hype as those first three did.
yeah. I don't think Blue Lock would have made the cut, but it
Yeah,
definitely would
but
have had it would have had a place at least on. See, and that's another thing. They took out best sports.
yeah, they didn't even have
And I'm
best sports.
like,
There was a ton of sports anime came out this year,
yo,
and
what?
I'm like, what?
So, all right, we're gonna just start from the big award. Like, let's get this out of the way, right? We're gonna just start
Hmm.
there, right? So, anime of the year, we have Attack on Titan Part Two, which I honestly forgot Part Two happened that year. That's how like they're gonna
Yeah.
happen. You have Cyberpunk Edge Runners. You have Demon Slayer, the Red Light District arc. You have
Hmm.
Spy Family. Now, these other two, I want to say I'm surprised, at least by one in particular. But in
Hmm.
I'm kind of surprised that I've seen them there. So you have
Hmm.
Ranking of Kings Part Two,
Yeah.
and then my most shocking one is Licorice Recall. Recall. I
Good.
did not see, yeah, I did not see that happen. So
Yeah.
if we had to
See?
fall like at it, I would have definitely seen those two not making the cut. But yeah,
Hmm.
that was kind of shocking to me. On
Yeah,
that.
like for me, I'm pretty sure did Ranking of King did that core happen in winter 2021?
Um,
Because I thought it ended in fall.
that's a good question. I think the
Sorry,
second
winter
core,
2022. Did I thought it ended in fall 2021, or did it
yeah,
start in fall 2021?
no, I think in May. I think it ended in winter 2022. I think it started and ended in winter 2022.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
Yeah,
okay, that's why it's there. Well, okay, well, I'm
yeah, no,
not surprised.
yeah. That's why I think because
Huh?
it made the next year, it made the next season. Well, even if it started in fall, it would have still made it. It would like extend it over.
Yeah. So okay, that makes
So it
sense.
would have
Well,
still made this selection. It would have still made this year's selection. Even if
yeah,
it.
and Writing of Kings definitely deserves to be in the
Oh yeah,
anime of
yeah,
the year
absolutely,
contention. I
absolutely.
just forgot that the second call was winter 2022. I just totally forgot
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And I just want to say this: we have to stop adding chorus to this category.
Yeah,
It's either you wait for the full thing, the full season to
yeah,
be done, or you don't add it.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
that's kind of unfair. In my
yeah,
personal opinion, that's kind of unfair on the list.
yeah.
But I will say, if you had to pick, so now we have the nominations, right? Who would be your anime of the year?
All right, so I
Wait, no, no, wait.
eliminated.
Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. From this list, who would be your anime of the year? But overall, who is your anime of the year?
For me, I my anime of the year is on the list, and
Okay.
that's
All right. All
Spy
right.
Family
Mm.
because not only did both cars air last year, but I feel like in terms of popularity, in terms of rewatchability, in terms of quality, and in terms of the production value, because
Yeah.
that was done by Wit Studios, who were known for Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
I feel that because of all those factors, because it had pretty much everything that you would want in a series. It had a hella good comedy, great animation, a really good main and supporting cast. It even had some action scenes that were animated very well, and there's a small hint of romance in it, even though it's not the
It's
main
not
focus and
huge,
it's not
right?
prevalent. You still have, and then it has some drama in it as well. because
Um,
at the end of the day, they pretend and they're on a mission to save the West and the East from going at war each other, going to war with each other. Sorry,
mhm.
and just overall, I feel like it has everything that you would need to be the anime of the year. And I don't think that there's anybody who would say that Spy Family is a bad series.
No. I think it was. I kind of expected that Spy Family came in with a lot of expectation. I think it just. I don't think it
Yeah,
over exceeded, but I just think it just met what everyone knew it would do.
yeah,
From that standpoint. So I think that Spy Family is a given. I mean, Spy Family is definitely a great one.
mhm,
Phenomenal choice. I wouldn't be mad at Spy Family winning from this list. But I would just from an impact standpoint and from the aspect of what they were able to do in a shorter story and the amount of emotions they conveyed to you and a lot of the character development that they're able to do, an OST standpoint, an animation
yeah.
standpoint,
If you
what
talking,
story
if you say what I think you got to say, I
yeah,
agree 100%.
yeah, Cyberpunk Edge Runners would have to be
Yeah,
my anime of the year from this list.
yeah, yeah,
Because I think it, for me personally, looking at this list, it's the one that stands out the most, right?
yeah. Because
And I'm not saying anything else is
nobody
bad.
expected it
Right.
to do what it did. Nobody
Oh,
expected it to be
right.
this good.
Right. No, and so from the trailer, from the jump, I always said like it gave me a very modern old school vibe of what anime was, right? And just
Yeah.
from yeah, and so I love the main character. I loved the characters that they gave us in the show. I love the development of the plot. I love the emotion they were able to convey throughout the series. Like I said, the OST was great, phenomenal. I felt for every character in the series. Every
Mhm.
episode had me on the edge of my seat. No pun intended. But you know, I just think it overall, and like I said, it stands out the most to me. Like again, no, Attack on Titan is Attack on Titan, right? You know, it had
Mhm.
its especially part two, it had its ups,
Mhm.
right? It had its slow points. Spy Family was what I expected from the series. And I don't think part this but no, that's weird that they don't have two chorus for Spy Family, just have Spy Family in general. But yeah, that's another story.
Yeah.
But
Actually, I think that's because it wasn't back to back. Because remember, I think they took a season break and then it came back in
true.
the fall.
Fair enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough. Fair enough.
yeah,
Fair enough. Fair enough. But no,
yeah,
Spy Family was consistent. I say that.
yeah.
It didn't go above and beyond what I thought it would do, and it
Mm-hmm,
didn't go lower either. Right? It was
mm-hmm,
very consistent. I didn't come in not expecting to like Spy Family. I kind of already knew that I probably would like it. I just didn't know about it or like what was happening.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, from very comedic standpoint, development of characters and just everything involved, the OST. Yeah, Spy Family. Like I wouldn't like I said, I wouldn't be mad at Spy Family winning, but Spy Family would definitely be. I must. Cyberpunk would definitely be my from this list, and of course, like if
Yeah,
I had to pick overall, what would it be Bleach? Bleach. And,
yeah,
and that's
yeah,
and that's
yeah.
not just because I am a very huge fan of Bleach. I
Mm-hmm,
feel like Bleach took material that people were iffy on. I feel like because also Bleach took was able to enhance a lot of what happened and it was consistent out the gate. Like it went above and
mm-hmm.
beyond out the gate and it continued to soar and soar and soar. Like each episode felt like each episode felt like a movie in its own thing. OST is phenomenal. I love what they did. They remixed everything. Again, characters. I love the Bleach characters, and I felt like this in this span of what they did with the Thousand Blood War arc, they were able to convey more from the characters, anime wise, than they did for I think for a lot of the series. So this is why I love it so much. But no, yeah, I think Bleach was for me last year in a lot of ways, I feel like Bleach was the standard. And again,
I agree. I
that's not
agree.
me just saying that because I feel like from an animation standpoint, OST,
Mm-hmm.
pacing, the way they paced it, I feel like Bleach was the standard last year. Cause it really it did better than I expected it to do. Right,
Yeah,
I did better, and it changed a lot of opinions on the series for a lot of people. So
that is what
and
surprised me.
and that and I'm going to talk about I'm
Yeah,
going to talk about that. But yes, that was the
yeah.
biggest surprise. It changed a lot of they did in one season. what entirety of the series before they ended the anime could not. Like they
Mm,
changed a ton of people's perspective on Bleach, made them go back and watch it, or it came into like they did that. So Bleach would be mine, hands down, without a
yeah,
doubt, without a doubt. But like I said, but we talked about earlier too, but series not being excluded from this summertime rendering, I feel like it, that should have had a spot somewhere on this list. I honestly think it did. I don't think it deserved that. But it is what it is. Them cutting out before fall, I guess it is what it is. We'll just have to see what happens after. Now it's gonna have to compete with it. But this year's awards is going to be interesting to see because a
yeah.
lot of
Because
stuff.
they putting those animators
Yo,
up against like, bruh,
this you're
this
gonna have Bleach, you're gonna have Chainsaw Man, you're gonna have Jujutsu Kaisen, you're gonna have Demon Slayer again, you're gonna have
Attack on
uh,
Titan,
Attack on Titan, you're gonna have
Vinland
Vinland
Saga,
Saga, you're gonna have Tokyo Revengers, which I know we
yeah,
started the podcast and talking about the manga, but
yeah,
anime is not there yet. This is still in
yeah,
the peak of when Tokyo Revengers was Tokyo Revengers, so like it's
yeah.
gonna very. So now that we've talked about anime here, where else do we want to go on this list? Like, where else did you have your biggest issues with?
Best original anime. Like I don't know what
I
the
just clicked
hell
on it.
those
Yes.
choices
Okay.
was.
Thank you. I just clicked on it. I if no,
I was like, what this is for you?
I will say this. Anime of the year aside, this is where summertime rendering really got robbed.
Yeah,
This is where summertime rendering really. I don't listen. I don't know who was determining this in the Crunchyroll's office. I don't know who's making these nominations.
yeah.
I just want to know who in that office if you guys watch summertime rendering, because there's no way I watched Vampire in the Garden. There's no way you were telling me summertime rendering is worse than Vampire in the Garden. There's no world that you tell me that a Vampire in the Garden is better than summertime rendering. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Is this is oh my god.
Now
Like
Yuri
I
Deco,
don't know.
I didn't watch. I heard Orbital Children was good. I didn't watch it as well.
I didn't
So
watch that either.
that did go. I heard it was good. I heard it was good.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't that good.
Yeah. He look. I need someone got to tell me.
Say Gila girl.
Someone got to tell me.
Oh god.
Someone got to tell
Oh
me.
god.
This looks like a magical girl. I looked at Healer Girl. I watched some of Healer Girl. Come on. Someone got to tell me. Summertime
You
rendering couldn't find
you know what could have been like they could have put cyberpunk in this category too because like
it's
it's
bro.
it's not I mean it's not based on anything. It was
No,
its
but
own
I mean,
story. It was its own original story.
that's true because it's not. I mean, it is inspired by the game, based the game, but it doesn't have anything to do with the game.
It's set in the same
Right,
world
it's
as the
inspired.
game, but that's
That's why I
about
said
it.
inspired. Yeah, that's why I said inspired. But
Everything else is original, completely original.
you telling me again? Summertime rendering could not find itself anywhere on this list. Like that's
They
what we doing.
just
That's
I'm going.
that's
My
what we're
head
doing right
canon for
now.
this is that nobody watched it, and because it was stuck behind
Yo, it had to be.
Disney,
It had to be.
they when did it become available to watch legally? This season, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay, if they're doing it from a standpoint whereas the series have to be able to be watched legally,
Uh-huh.
then maybe that's why
I
because
guess.
we weren't able to watch it
I
legally.
mean, I
I
guess. I guess.
that's what I chosen to believe
I guess.
because there's no way in hell
I guess.
that they could
If that's
seriously shaft the series.
I guess. I guess. If that's what you want. Oh, you know what's really good, actually? And I had to go back. Yo! Call of the Night! Call of the
Oh
Night
yeah,
could have been on this list. I'm looking.
oh yeah.
Country, y'all play it with me. Y'all play it. Now, I love Birdie Wing, but there's no way. There's no way. The
Birdie
only
Wing?
thing Birdie Wing, the golf anime.
I know.
No, I actually liked it.
Kuroko no golf.
But I was very shocked to see Birdie Wing as much as I did on these nominations. I'll be honest with you. But
Me too. Me and
because
April was getting off on that series. Because we
recoil.
was like,
I
we,
know.
we was trying to see if anybody could die. We was waiting for
Right?
somebody to
Yeah.
die.
No. I keep. I don't know why. I have no idea. I don't understand what's going on, Joe. But the Guardians of the Call is the only one for without a doubt. I will
Yeah.
say, like Vampire in the Garden. No, I did not like Vampire in the Garden. Like for this to be, I feel like this is. I feel like this is giving with studio the benefit of the doubt. I feel like that's what it is. Because
Mhm.
of this, I'm going to have. I'm going to watch. I'm going to finish Healer Girl. I'm going to watch Orbital Children and this Euro Deck just to see. Again, I have to know because this. I have to
I
understand.
am. I'll touch Orbital Children, but I ain't touching the rest of them.
I,
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 I
I,
could. I don't give a shit about the rest of them.
um, side note though, before we move on to the other ones, Ruby was good.
Oh
I
yeah,
like
yeah,
the remaster for Ruby was good. I like.
yeah.
I'm looking back on it. Um,
Mm.
I that kind of got me into it because I never some this art style they had before I never could do it. I'm sorry, it just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
But no, you was good. You was good. Ruby was really good. Yeah, no, it's the Crunchy. I don't know. My other complaint, right? My other complaint. Let's just kind of let's go all the way down. Let us go to best film, right? I only have one complaint. It's not a big complaint. Actually, it is a big
Oh,
complaint.
I know exactly what you're gonna
I
say.
have no I have no issue with this list.
Seven
Outside of
out of 10 movie.
I
Sorry,
think
no, six out of 10 movie.
5 out of 10 movie. And I'm being generous, right?
Oh Jesus.
And this is why I brought up this gotta be given with the benefit of the doubt, right? In the best films category, you have Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Cool.
Actually, I want you to guess which one I voted for.
I'll just start. Okay, we can get that. I'll think we can get that.
Yeah,
It's actually
yeah.
gonna be pretty interesting to know what you voted. I feel like I know what you did, right? But anyway, you have to do the Kaisen Zero. Aye, that makes sense,
Yes,
right?
it does.
One Piece Film Red. Aye, that makes sense, right? The Dead King. I watched that. That makes sense, right? You know, oh, I didn't watch that. Don't know about that. Can't speak on that. All right, can't say that. Cool, right? You know,
Yeah, me neither.
I need to. I need y'all to see me. As a matter of fact, I need to see my eyes when I say this, right? Why is Bubble on this list? Somebody, anybody, anybody. And I feel like I need to personally message Crunchyroll. Why is Bubble on this list? You mean to tell me? And after I say this, I'm gonna look. You mean to tell me there were no other anime films that came out last year better than Bubble? Why is Bubble on this? That movie was ass.
Yeah, I don't know how it get nominated.
Listen, I need every last person listening and watching this podcast to understand me and understand me well. That movie was ass. Why is this on the list? Yo, Crunch. See, this is what I knew Crunchyroll playing with me. This is what I absolutely knew Crunchyroll was playing with me. There's no way what Bubbles should be on this list.
Yeah.
Whoever made these nominations needs to be fired. I'm sorry. Whoever came up with that nomination needs to be fired. Because no, there's no. And I'm look, because there's no way you can tell me there are anime movies that came out that year that were that weren't better than Bubble. I'm sorry. I am so that movie was a
I have a
absolute
question. I need you to check something for
go
me,
ahead.
Javon.
Go ahead.
Check when the last Heaven's Field movie came out.
Heaven's Field. All right, let's see.
Yeah, that's Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Field. Tell me when the last one, the third one came out.
And I'm trying not to shout. I'm trying to be calm. But seeing Bubble there boiled my blood. I'm like, yo, what? This will be Heaven's Field. The third wait, what? Is it?
Yeah, the third one.
The third one? Ah, cool. August 15, 2020. Cool. August 15.
2020?
Yeah, that's what August 15, 2020.
The third one, Heaven's Field?
Yeah. That's Fate's Nice movie. Heaven's Feel third spring song.
I thought that came out. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Why?
that's
Why?
2020. That's
Oh
2020.
wow!
That's
I
2020.
temporarily displaced. Jesus Christ!
What did you
I thought
think?
I could swear I thought that come out last year.
Nah, that's 2020, my boy. That's
Okay.
2020. So all right, so going back to your question, I'm going to say that you voted for One Piece Red.
No. Hold on. You say One Piece?
Yeah,
Me?
yeah. I did.
I did
The
not.
way you
I
the
did
way
not.
you asked me felt like it wouldn't be something I'd guess, so I just went straight. I just went straight to left field, and it's like One Piece Red.
No, I didn't. I didn't watch One Piece Red because I heard the stories about it, and I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
nah.
I heard it too. I heard it too. I'm like, I'm not gonna
But
rush.
no,
I'm gonna
that's
rush to
that's.
watch that one.
It's the other. It's the obvious choice.
Oh, Dragon Ball Superhero.
Yes.
Oh man, see, I'm not mad at that. I actually see. I actually thought about voting for that too. I haven't officially voted yet, but I actually thought about voting for that too.
Hmm.
But I was like, I really did like Jujutsu Kaisen movie though, so I'm like,
I that was
it's kind of
objectively that was the better movie,
yeah, it's kind of
but
tough one. It's
the
kind of tough.
reason why I vote for Dragon Ball is because my nigga Go On is back.
Oh, so you're being biased. All right, that's understandable. You know,
My
I can't be
nigga,
mad at that.
my
I can't be
my
mad.
nigga
I can't be mad at that.
Go On Beast
I
has
can't
returned.
be mad at that at all. Oh,
Oh man,
see, we're just getting the time I got reincarnated as a slime movie because that I knew that came out last year. I knew
yeah,
that came.
did
No, nah, fam.
what?
Crunchy, okay. Oh, Crunchy. The Sword Art. You telling me the Sword Art Online movie wasn't better? Progressive movie wasn't better than the Bubble movie?
Oh, they robbed them.
You
They
telling
robbed
me
SAO.
that wasn't better?
They
Crunchy
robbed
Ball,
SAO.
what are you doing?
They robbed SAO.
Oh my god, what did we pay you guys?
Oh
What
no
did
no
we
no.
pay you guys?
Bubble.
There's no way.
Bubble.
Yo,
Best movie of the year.
bro, bro. There is no. If Bubble wins that category, I'm burning everything down because there's no way. Absolutely no way. I can't. I
Right?
can't. I absolutely can't. But that is my
I need to
that's
search for people bullshitting
uh
bullshitting their bullshitting why Bubble is a good movie. Because I
would
tried
love to
to
I
I
would love to
tried
see
to
people I would love to
on
see
the
people
podcast.
defend that. You did. You
I did
absolutely
try.
did. It was a bunch
Yeah,
of BS, but you absolutely did. I would love to see
yeah.
people try and defend that movie. That movie was absolute. Listen to me. The plot made no sense. The pacing was off. There was no payoff to anything that was thrown in that movie, plot wise, that any concern the characters. The only redeeming
Mhm.
parts of that movie was the animation and the OST. That's it.
Mhm.
I left that movie with basically no questions answered, and more questions pile up on top of that. There's no way you can tell me Bubble was a good movie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I don't usually complain about stuff a lot, right? Or trash things in that extent, right? But Bubble was
Mhm.
bad. Bubble was bad. I'm sorry. But anyway, that is the extent of my complaints from this list. Everything else, I mean, I don't really care that. I don't care that strongly about. I mean, outside of the fact that there's no sports category, or they kind of like mash the main characters together for female and male. They could have just kind of was
Mhm.
left with best male and best female. But I feel like they, in a roundabout way,
Yeah.
yeah,
I had a
yeah,
huge issue with that. Why there should be a separate category for best boy and girl.
yeah, that should be. I can agree.
There's too many male and female characters this year that were great to
Yeah.
just try to like combine into one category. That's not fair.
Uh-huh. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you.
So I had a big issue with that.
Mind you, I am excited and happy to see Marion make this list, but it should have been separated.
Yeah,
It should have been separated.
yeah.
Without a doubt. Because then
Because
I get
I could name like Marin, um, the blonde girl from Summertime Render. I can't
I
remember
was
her
gonna
name
say
right
yeah.
now.
You have Call
You
Me
could
as
call me
well.
Sam. You could nominate
You're absolutely.
your
Um,
and oh god, oh gosh, oh fuck, what is her name be? What the daughter name again?
from who?
I'm
From what?
blanking for Spy Family. What is her name be?
Oh yeah, flipping. Oh, flip. Damn.
I am
Wow.
so bad with names.
Why are we blanking out on that?
Anya.
Anyo, yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Whoa. I forgot.
Anya. You got Anya. You
We want to
got
get killed for that. We want to get killed for that.
Wait,
No, but yeah, no, for real.
we
Yeah.
what else? You can
Even
nominate Nezuko again. Um,
you could have, even
uh,
uh from the other anime that we watched that had the guy kind of like be in the helpless role. What's the
Mishiki
name?
Mori.
Was it Shikimori? Was it
Yeah, you say
Shikimori?
the girl with the pink hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shiki Mori. Yeah,
Yeah, that's Shikimori. You're right. She could have been possibly anime.
yeah, she could have been
You
nominated.
have a lot of yeah. It's a and yeah, but in retrospect, no, that category should have been um it should have been separated. It should have been
Yeah,
separated. Yeah. Also, my biggest and my reasoning for like the fact that there's a lack of a sports category, Ao actually deserves something. I'm sorry. Ao
yeah,
actually deserves something. So the fact that they kind of separate, whoa, Ao actually is on Disney Plus, low key.
it is.
I'm on Mile right now. I'm looking at it. Ao actually is on Disney Plus, low key. Like
Wasn't that on Crunchyroll?
it is on Crunchyroll, but there is Disney Plus logo on top of it as well. That's actually pretty crazy. Disney Plus is silently collecting anime. That is hilarious.
That's scary.
It is no, that actually is pretty scary. Disney Plus is silently collecting anime. That actually is kind of scary. Oh wow, oh wow.
Damn,
But yeah,
damn.
but yeah. Um, that's kind of it. I don't know. Do you have anything else from this list that you wanted to mention? I think we talked about the main categories, the main things, the main
Yeah,
points that both people kind of care about. Um,
yeah,
do
yeah.
you have any?
The only other complaint I had was the best boy, best girl thing not being there.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I mean, I think it's still pretty meh this year again.
Oh, you mean nomination
And
wise?
yeah, and I won't be surprised
Yeah, I get you.
if
Well,
Attack on Titan or Demon Slayer win Anime of the
it's up,
Year.
right?
I won't be surprised.
Yeah, I was even gonna say it's meh. I just gonna say it's very obvious this year. It's
Yeah,
expected, like everything
yeah,
that we kind of expected it to be, especially anime of the year is kind of the most things. But I
yeah.
was surprised by stuff that they left off or didn't like include in it.
Hmm.
Oh wow, they have Call of the Night in the best. I didn't see. I didn't look at all of these. They have Call of the Night in the best romance category. See, Crunchyroll, y'all can go anyway. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what?
Listen,
I'm gonna say.
if my dress up darling no win
I'm
that,
gonna say. I'm gonna say.
I know what
Oh,
I'm
listen
doing.
to me. Oh, listen to me. If anything, yes, my Jurassic Dawn needs to win this category by far. Out of this entire list,
Mind you,
I would not be
there was a
mad.
lot of good romance
It
inside
is,
last year. There was
but
a
I was
lot.
gonna say I would not be mad at either my Dress Up Darling, Call of the Night, or Love After World Domination. I would
Oh
not.
yes,
I wouldn't be mad at that.
yes, that was very good.
I would not be mad at that.
We had a lot of good series in general last year.
We did. Um,
They had a best
that's
comedy
good.
they have best comedy, right?
Did they have best? Yeah, they do have best comedy. They do have
Yeah,
best
there's
comedy.
one your boy Coming. That was very funny. I love that a lot.
Me too. So honestly, either that or Spy Family should win this category.
My
I do.
family win that easy.
I I
Sorry.
refuse. Right, man. Probably yeah, most like I refuse to watch Kotaro Lives Alone. I'm sorry. Judge me all you want.
Why?
I refuse to watch. I just no. I don't want to watch that. It doesn't appeal to me. I'm sorry. I'm
What?
I'm sorry. I'm not
He
watching.
is adorable.
I understand that, right? That's good. I have Baji for that. I mean Boji. Sorry, I have Boji for that. That's fine.
Bro, you saw that
And
dumb
Anya,
category
yeah.
about must be protected or some
But
shit like
protect at
that.
all
I
costs.
was
I'm like,
like, what the
yo,
hell?
this is the most. This is the most weeb thing that I've ever seen. Must protect at all costs character. If y'all don't get the entire hell out of here
I
and stop.
showing you, man.
If y'all don't get the entire hell out of here and stop playing with me, right?
They just
That
some people just know how to make you mad, man. They just know what to
they,
do to ruffle your
they,
feathers.
I just want them to call this. We needed a way to get Anya in a category. That's
Yeah,
because that's all this
yeah,
is. This
yeah.
is all this is for. We needed a
And,
way to get Anya nominated for one of these things, so we're gonna
and
make it
just
happen.
for that, I emoji.
You better freaking believe it.
Cause
Cause
play
I've been saying protect Booty at all costs. I'm sorry. It
real
is what
talk, real
it
talk.
is. What it is. It is what it is. But
Yeah,
that's enough of that. The Crunchyroll Awards. They
yeah,
once again, had very questionable decisions made on their part. So it is what it
very.
is. Yeah.
Mm,
Now it's time to talk about something real. Now it's time to talk about what's really important on this podcast.
okay, okay, okay.
We need to talk about the real king, not the ranking.
Uh,
It is the rank. It is the ranking of kings. You're right. It is
uh,
the. It is in fact the ranking of kings, but it's a different
oh
ranking of kings.
jeez.
We
Oh
need to
lord.
talk about a new king on my
Oh
anime
lord.
list. That's
Oh
right, ladies
lord.
and gentlemen. If you're wondering what I'm talking about the top anime on my anime list. I know for a long
Uh,
time you've probably been used to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood rating supreme as the number one ranked anime out there. As we all, as have I. But not once, but twice, has it been dethroned and still remains. This I will tell you, this is the most shocking thing to come out of 2023 for me when it comes to anime. I did not expect this to
wait,
enter into 2023 still here with absolutely no signs of coming down. And
wait. Last year
that's
was so
the
funny
craziest
because
part.
there
That's the craziest.
there was like three different anime last year that was number one, and then they got
Yo,
dethroned like
yo,
after a few days.
listen. Well, for everyone that's probably living on the rock or not aware of what happens in the anime community,
Mm-hmm.
but every time there
Mm-hmm.
is a new anime or any anime in particular that jumps up in the rating and overtakes Full Metal Alchemist as the number one ranked anime on Mal's site, the swarm, the beehive that is the Full Metal Alchemist fandom and community comes to their antennas, their radars just automatically go off and they come together as one unit to now push Full Metal Alchemist back up to number one, right? Without fail,
Mm-hmm.
within days, without sometimes within 24 hours, right? So I just want you to understand why this is such a big deal to me in more ways than one, right? So last year, right, and this managed to do it before. Bleach had managed to pass Full Metal Alchemist early in the season, right? And of course,
Mm-hmm.
Full Metal Alchemist fandoms came a few days later. No, it wasn't that quick. And a few days later, they came and it's like, all right, back to number one. As expected, but I was happy. Could have reached number one, right? I didn't see that
Yeah,
coming. I had no
yeah,
expectation for Bleach when it was coming back. I just knew it would be great.
yeah.
I was anticipating it. I knew I was going to enjoy the hell out of it. So it's like the fact that everyone was seeing what I was seeing, I was overjoyed. I was ecstatic, right? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Then the season ended. Then the unfathomable happened. The unprecedented. No one could have
Unprecedented.
no one could have possibly prepared me for what I was about to witness. Not only did Bleach pass Full Metal once, but it did it a second time. So obviously, I'm like, yo, what? Cool. Yeah, we in here. Gonna get the gonna get. All right, cool. 1 day passes, still there. 3 days passes, still there. A week passes.
Still
4 weeks,
there.
3 weeks pass. A month goes by.
Still
Two, I'm
there.
like, is Bleach what? I'm like, hold on. I'm like, wait a minute. They didn't dethrone Bleach? And as of right now at 401 on January 22nd, Bleach is the number one ranked anime. The Thousand Year Blood Art is the number one ranked anime on Mal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen,
Talk your shit, boy.
To all of you that has discredited Bleach throughout the years, has had everything to say about this series. You know, talk down on us. Us in the Bleach fandom. You know what? For the most part, we took it on the chin. We just love that series.
Yes.
You know, we
Yes.
corrected and say, hey,
Yes.
you know, y'all talking crap, but it's whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
The anime got announced to return. We were ecstatic. We were excited. No, the air was different. I no, I breathe different now. When I saw that news, I breathe different. Like, I walk different. I talk different. I people understand. Like, there's
Yes.
a
Yes.
different
Yes. Yes.
energy in the air when Bleach is coming
Oh
back.
yes.
Look at that stuff to
Yes.
say. It's like, oh, Bleach is this and Bleach is that. 1,000 Year Blood War releases.
Yes, my brother.
Slowly but surely, narrative start to change.
Oh
People
yes.
start to get on board.
Oh
Start getting
yes.
talk like Bleach is the greatest. What? What is going on?
Yes. Yes.
Excitement every week. Peak,
Every week,
peak,
bro. Every week. Peak
peak.
fiction.
Listen
Peak
to me.
fiction.
Peak fiction. Yo, I'm talking peak fiction every week.
Yes. Yes.
OST off the charts.
Yes.
Animation off the charts. Pacing off the
Off the
charts.
charts. Off the charts.
Not a missing sight.
No miss.
Not one miss.
No miss.
Adapted
It
to a T. Gritty to a T.
crisp.
We hold no punches.
100%.
Not a single sight of censorship. We give it
None at all.
quality.
Oh yeah.
They took the manga and made it better. You know what? Yo, even if Kubu hadn't said, yo, I'm adding new parts to this story. I'm adding new fights. I'm extending things. I fully believe they would have changed just because of what they're doing with this adaptation. I feel like they would have changed the opinion of this final arc we're about to see. And I believe it even more now because we're getting new stuff. So after
Oh
all
yes.
of that, I've seen people go to the manga and start to get baptized in the river that is Bleach. Baptized in the river that is Bleach. Come out anointed and saved. Because why? They understand what peak fiction is now. They understand what Bleach is about. They come back and say, Javon, I didn't know it was like this. I didn't know Aizen was this cold. I didn't know Ichigo was this cold. I didn't know these dudes was this gritty. Yes.
Oh yes. Yes.
That is
Yes.
Bleach. And now we're here. Guess what?
Yeah. Yes.
Guess what? After years of torment, after years of being discredited,
Oh yes. Talk to these
guess
niggas.
who stands at the top of the mountain?
Number
Guess
one.
who stands at the top of the mountain?
Numero uno.
Not a
Now,
trophy.
baby,
Right?
now you
A
feel like
trophy.
number one.
Hey!
Shining bright for
Walk it
everyone.
out!
Living out your fantasy. Shining bright.
We need the drop. Peach is back, baby. Peach is back. We here to stay.
Yes.
We ain't
Yes,
going
sir.
nowhere. It's just getting better.
Yes,
We
sir.
just getting better. We just getting started.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to hear another single. Don't talk to me about who's less in the big. Don't talk to me about it.
We
I
don't
don't
need
want
to
to hear
hear it.
nothing about the big. Don't talk to me. I love Naruto. I love One Piece. No disrespect to them. They're always hold a place in my heart. I consider them some of the best fiction too. But we talking Bleach right now, damn it!
Yes, 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 yes.
Bleach.
Yes, 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 yes.
I don't want to hear another single.
Don't add him. Don't add him. Don't add him one.
Done.
Don't add him one.
Done. Don't tell me nothing about Bleach again. It's done. The conversation is done. It's
over.
Done. Get out of
It's
here.
over.
No.
Number one.
No. Number one. It's done. It's done. This Kubo Revenge Tour, bro.
Oh yes.
Revenge Tour. It's done.
Oh yeah.
We here now. We here. Yeah, I had to let it off. I let people know I sat back too long. I let y'all discredit Bleach and talk for Bleach. No, no more. We in the forefront. We in the forefront.
We outside.
Take all that other stuff. Take all that other stuff and pack it up. Send it out. Send it to the back. Hey, 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 hey. Chainsaw Man fans. I gotta talk
Oh
to y'all too.
Lord.
I
Oh
gotta let
no.
y'all get out. I gotta talk to y'all too.
Oh no.
Hold on, wait, let me get
Oh
close.
no.
Let me get,
Oh
hey,
no.
I
Oh
need
no.
y'all to see me. I need y'all to see me. I gotta talk to y'all too. I gotta
Oh
talk to
God.
y'all too.
Oh God.
When Bleach was announced for the fall, all I was saying, but Chainsaw Man though. But cool. Yeah, Bleach can be cool, but Chainsaw Man though. Yeah, the animation look great. But Mappa, hey, woo, you see what Mappa doing over there with Chainsaw Man? Cool. Where Chainsaw Man?
Oh
Where Chainsaw
God.
Man? No, I love no, again, I love Chainsaw Man. Right? Hey, hey, only one series got talk. Hey, only one series got hate for the animation. Whoa. Only one series. People looked at us like, I don't know about this animation. Whoa. Only one series like, I really feel. Whoa, wait. Guess who it wasn't? It wasn't Bleach. It wasn't Bleach. That's all I'm gonna say.
I have no comment.
It
I
wasn't
I
Bleach.
I fucking my hands
Hey,
inside
hey,
them.
hey, yo. Y'all told me Chainsaw Man was gonna run the fall.
I did say that. I did say that. I know I said that. I
Y'all
said
did.
that.
Not only you, if you did.
Hmm.
Y'all told me Chainsaw Man was gonna run the fall.
I said that.
It's,
I'm sorry.
it's real quiet out there. It got real quiet quick.
You are
It got
absolutely
real
correct.
quiet. Hey, listen, listen. It might have been, hey, it was a competition. I ain't gonna lie to you. Chainsaw Man was hidden. It was neck and
Hmm.
neck. Hey,
Yeah.
I give due where due is due.
Hmm.
But then Yamamoto versus y'all Bosch happened. Do I need to say more? Then the Quincy's invaded. Do I need to say more? Bakugo looked Ichigo in his eye and said, "What? Please save the Soul Society." Do I need to say more? It ain't been the same since. Ain't been the same since. When you speak about Bleach, put some respect on that name. When you speak about
Wait,
Kugo, put some
you know
respect
what
on that.
was fire,
Hey,
mate? That when Ichigo get his news arm back though,
oh,
that whole
okay,
scene,
all
wait,
right. Talk to
that
them.
was hard. That was
Talk
hard,
to
mate.
them. Talk to them.
That was hard.
We ain't
I
talking about
must say,
regular fiction.
that was
Okay,
hard.
we ain't talking about regular fiction. Yeah, Pochita cool. Yeah, Pochita cute. You know. Yeah, we relate to Denji. Some of us. Yeah, the animation look crisp. Yeah, 3D could use some work. Okay. Bleach consistency. 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 That's
You
all
are
I'm saying.
right, Javon.
That's
You
all
are
I'm saying.
absolutely correct.
Y'all
Yes,
doubted the man. Y'all
yes,
doubted the boy.
yes, we did.
What?
Yes, we did.
And then y'all, some of y'all on the timeline trying to talk about which anime got the most drip. Stop it. Cut it out.
Man, we don't
Cut it
need to
out.
talk about that. We don't need to
Cut
talk
it
about that
out.
one.
Cut it out.
No, no, no,
Bleach
no.
has everything. I'm tired. Hey, listen. Oh, listen. I could do this all day. I can do this all day. But the ranking speaks for itself. Put some respect on Bleach, eh? Put some respect on Bleach. Sorry, I'm done. I'm done.
All right, all
Done.
right, all right,
Said
all
my
right,
piece. I'm
all right.
done. I'm done.
Yeah, I'll give you this one. I will say, like they put their foot inside this first part of Bleach.
Listen to me.
I am like I honestly have no complaint at all. Like I cannot find a single flaw
I don't.
with
I don't.
this at all. Like everything, the animation was perfect. The pacing was perfect. The action scenes were perfect. The characterizations, like it just is immaculate.
Mhm. No, it was no.
It
Listen,
was
I
it was immaculate. And don't get me started on the soundtrack. Oh my god.
it's what yo everything
Y'all,
animation.
y'all, y'all, y'all just hear me finish singing. Now you feel like number one. So
And I didn't think that soundtrack could get even better. And then they remixed it. I'm like, yo, they did so
I mean,
everything
babe, that's the
perfect.
hardest anime remix I've
What
heard
I
in a while,
yo,
dog. Oh my god, babe.
love was placed into this. They spent they started I forgot what year the it was announced it was coming back. Was it before the pandemic or during the pandemic?
I think it was 2020.
Right?
I
Cool.
think they announced it at the end of 2020.
All right, but you know,
And
I'm basically they were working on it for a while, right? Before it officially
yeah, yeah, before they announced it, yeah,
you know, and clearly it shows that they put a lot of thought into this. They put a lot of love into the animation style and getting and adopting the feel that Kubo had from his manga, enhancing it, making it better, and everything. That's why I know a lot of people have like complaints that if they broke it up in the cores, but I have no problem with that, right? Especially because they said, hey, this second core is not gonna be like the first. We're gonna make it.
yeah,
I believe in everything that they are doing with Bleach anime. I believe in everything they are about to do. Kubo is going to do everything that he could not do in the manga, and on top of it, the only thing from the first season, I wish we had gotten more of. Even though we still got more of it than we did in the manga, was the original Goatee 13. I still want to see something, a story wrapped around them, but no, they up to this point they have done everything as perfect as you can, honestly,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And again, that's like obviously I love Bleach, but even I was surprised by what they were able to do with the season of Bleach. And I can't wait for the summer when it comes back. I can't wait for the summer when it comes back.
So
Um,
yeah,
so the last thing we got on this, the last thing I have on this list, we got to talk about real quick, and then we'll head
hmm
out of here.
yeah.
It's on the opposite spectrum of where a good thing becomes too much. And I think it's time. No, for real, no. And I think it's time for this to be said. And I think it's time to get this out in the open.
Go on.
The Mugen Train arc was a great arc. We all
Yes,
loved
it
it.
was.
We love Rengoku. We got introduced to an amazing character in Akaza. You know, it was good. It was a not a long story, but a well told story. In the span of it, it did what it's supposed to do.
Hmm
That arc is not that good for you to be running this back 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, how many other times? I'm yo, affordable. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Mugen Train arc ain't that good for y'all to be milking this 1100
I,
times. Bro, why am I seeing an update of like Netflix is finally getting the Mugen Train? Yo, bro, come on now. We're heading to the Swordman Village. We're heading to the like. It's time to let it go.
enough is enough.
For as amazing of a character Rengoku was, it's time to let it go.
Yeah,
It's time to let it go. We in retrospect, we did not spend that much time for us to still be like this. Come on now. Come on now. This how I've never seen a single arc from an anime milk the way it's been done with the Mugen Train arc for Demon Slayer. The wheels have fell off, crashed. The rims are no good. The railroad track is exhausted.
been exhausted.
Yo, the engine's starting to go bad. Like it's time. It's time to hop off. It's time to hop off, man. Y'all
It
gotta let it
been
go. Y'all gotta let
it
it
been
go.
the
Y'all gotta
it
let it
been the
go. Why we still? I don't understand. Like the phenomenon with the Mugen Train arc is even starting to surprise me. Like I'm like, yo, why are we so attached to this arc?
I don't know,
Like,
babe. I don't know.
I always was there. I heard about the Mugen Train arc and I heard about the Red Light District. I knew that's when when I first started reading it, because I knew I keep hearing that's when Demon Slayer really takes its turn.
Yeah.
Even reading it, I was like, this is cool. This is great. I'm mad we only got Rengoku for this amount of time, but this was still gonna. But
Yeah.
it wasn't like I would have never expected it for it to be like, hey, we holding on to this for like forever.
Like, see, the reason I understand why Mugen Train is held in, let me not say high regard, but like I understand why it's a big deal for some people. At least when you watch it the first time, I understand why it's a big deal
Yeah,
because
right. Especially,
they had when we got introduced to the Hashiras, they hyped up Rengoku to be like the number one. Like they made it seem as if he was like the strongest out of Hashiras.
yeah, they did.
So for him to not only get bodied by a demon, but to get bodied by the number three demon.
Right. And I think it made it too because of how close he was as well. How close he
Yeah,
was, right? So I get no I get it, right? I got reading it for the first time and then seeing it gave you the overwhelming difference that the demons were and why
yeah,
none of the upper demons were have changed. I forgot what how much, but it was centuries and why they haven't
yeah,
changed. It gave you
yeah,
a vast look into like, oh shoot, how are they
yeah,
about to beat these guys? So that's why when we got to the
yeah,
red light district, it was like even more so
yeah.
like, yo, I don't know how y'all gonna.
Mm-hmm.
When I sets the tone for going forward, but I'm like, yo, but from just from that once you see, it's like we can't keep holding on to this arc. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, like we get like we've moved past this arc already. I don't understand what it is like, and I wish I could ask more people like in the anime community like what it is about this arc that people hold on so dearly to, even for this long,
Mm,
this far removed from it. Like I understand when the movie came out, like it was one of the best selling movies, anime movies ever, understandably so.
yeah.
Like so again,
Yeah.
for that period, I get it. Like I understood.
Yeah.
Like we're like
Yeah.
2 years removed now from when we first
Mm-hmm.
got that. I'm like, there's no reason for like Netflix to be making a big announcement about now we finally have the Mugen Train arc. I'm like, yo, why is this arc still being pushed as though come on now. Like, come on. Like I felt like Vicky seeing that post. Whereas like it wasn't
Yeah.
that bad, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Like let
Yeah.
it go. Like let's move on to something different. Right? Let's just get rid of it. But yeah, no, that's just my slight. I had to talk about that real quick because I'm like, we pulled together
You know what?
Demon Slayer. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess at the same time though, that does show the overwhelming popularity that Demon Slayer like just got. Like overnight.
We
Like,
also we need to mention the other elephant in the room in the same vein,
oh, what's
and
that?
that's Attack on Titan, and how
Oh,
Mappa trying to
yeah,
milk the fuck out of it.
yeah, yes. And it's funny because it's happening to literally two of the biggest animes.
Yeah.
Uh, at this point, you can even say crossover animes to this point, from the standpoint of
Yeah.
it just being popular from those who watch anime and don't watch anime to exist. In this gen is like they are holding on for dear life.
Yeah. Life indeed.
Like they are grasping this. So this actually like I can imagine when Demon Slayer hits the final arc in the anime and how long
Yeah.
it's going to
Wait. They can
long.
turn that. They can turn that into two movies. Just watch.
Hey, listen, no, I actually in that
they,
same vein,
they, they,
I hope
they
it
can do
happens.
Harry Potter.
Fox, the Deadly Hallows.
Yeah.
I hope what you're hoping for what Attack on Titan happens with Demon Slayer when it ends his final arc.
Oh yeah.
I hope
Yeah. 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 And
they
plus, Demon Slayer needs that the most. It
yeah,
definitely
I
needed
hope
it.
they improve that entire final fight, personally.
Yeah.
Because that's the only blemish. Because a lot of this final and we get it, right? This final I just said
Mm,
not an elephant in the room, but something I have noticed. A lot of you been acting as though before Demon Slayer ended and when it was on the final arc,
mm,
as though y'all weren't sitting anticipating each week for the chapter to drop. there's a lot of revisionist history that's happening with Demon Slayer now that it's very popular and it's the series, the manga is ended and everything is happening. It's a lot of a lot of you that I've seen in the timeline, and y'all know who you are, right? And
Yes,
even if
they
I
do.
haven't seen you, and if you have said this before, you yourself know who you are. Act
Yeah.
as though they don't understand why Demon Slayer is popular. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. If Demon Slayer had a different ending, it
Say
would be
they
a
don't understand.
it would be a very no for real. It would be a very different conversation happening right now. You know, you know.
Yeah.
Don't act like you
Yeah.
don't know. I saw you. You were waiting. You were waiting every week for a chapter. Stop it. Stop it. Don't act like you don't know why it was good. Ain't good. You know why it's good. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't lie. Don't lie. Okay,
Yep.
I just wanted to say that because it's like, yo, that's why I want them to change the anime, at least the ending,
Yeah.
to just clean that up. Because if they can do that, but on the doubt, Demon Slayer deserves everything it gets. Because
I agree.
it's because Demon Slayer does his job beautifully for what it is, in terms of being a shonen, and a battle shonen and that, like straight to the point.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't gotta run on too much.
Yeah.
We have a focal point. We trying to kill the main villain line. That's what we're going, and we fighting along the way. We haven't like
Yeah.
that. That's the funny thing about. Anyway, you know what? That's I'm gonna save that for the next part. I'm gonna save that other comment for the next part. I'm gonna save that for the next part, right? But there's more. There's
Okay.
more that can be said there. But no,
Okay.
this was the first great podcast back. Hopefully, we have everyone back the next time we come on.
Yeah.
I needed this. This felt good. This felt good.
Yes, it did. Yes,
In a
it did.
while, right? So back on the road to episode 50. We got a thing. What we gonna do for episode 50? Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
good question.
I think
We know what April want to
yeah, we know Abel wants to do that even if it wasn't episode 50. But and Abel started to defend himself. Aha, take that.
Exactly.
We gotta think about it. We gotta think about it. But until then,
Yeah.
we gotta head out, guys. I got some other things I gotta be doing. But
Oh yeah. Tell people what you're gonna be
oh,
doing tonight, Javon.
well, not only that, what you're gonna be doing next week, guy. Hey, listen, everybody. Well, when
Oh
they hear
yeah.
this, when they hear this, it'll probably be done. It'll be done anyway. So I mean, but anyone who's on now listening,
No. They'll hear it before I. Well. Your day will be done for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
but you, hey, everybody, listen. Geek Out is next week Sunday, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
we got. I don't even know. Ooh, I don't know. Are you going to be able to record the podcast? Well, we'll discuss that later, right? We discuss
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
next week Sunday, Geek Out is happening, everybody. So everybody that's in the Bahamas listening to this or watching this right now, we need you to head to Geeko. Not only because Geeko is a very fun event. It's like very good. I think everyone that's into anime of any or comics or whatever nerd activity you're into, I feel like you should check out Geeko at least once. To get experience. Like it's a great atmosphere, a lot of like-minded individuals, a lot of stuff being on sold there, like different food. But not only is other stuff being sold there, before we've had Tyler on our podcast to talk about
Hmm.
to talk about his manga endeavors that Ma is also a part of. And guess what
Hmm.
they're gonna be doing next week? They're gonna be there. They're gonna have their
Yes.
own stall. Yes. They're gonna be
Manga
selling
Core
manga
will be
core.
at the Geek
Yes,
Out.
yes.
And if you guys would like any manga volumes, let's say like a Chainsaw Man or a Spy Family or Berserk,
Right.
Vinland Saga, Jujutsu Kaisen, we are
Or
going.
you got into Bleach this season and you want to get some Bleach manga, you can bombard them and say, "Hey, we need you to order this for us."
Yes,
You can
yes.
absolutely. Yeah,
That's the other thing. Please come up, pull up to us, say hi,
yeah.
and you can make requests as well. We'll gladly bring in whatever manga you guys want for you.
They will do it. So definitely hit up our boys at Geek Out at Manga Corp stall and also check out the event. And, just have a great time, man. Just have a great time. Support all the creatives. Support everyone that's doing their thing. So yeah, it's gonna be
Yes,
fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. We will definitely talk about it the week after the part and what's going on. The first. This is also the first Geek Out of the year, so definitely, absolutely go. You have
yeah.
You have nothing to do on a Sunday. I'm pretty sure if you watch football, your football team is out. What else are you gonna do on a Sunday? Is like what? Stay home with your family like a nerd? Come on, man, don't do that. You got when you be doing something. Come on, enlighten yourself. Enlighten yourself a bit,
Yeah.
right? But this has been the Otaku Summit. We love having you guys here. We love hanging out with you guys. Catch us. Oh, remember, every Wednesday, pod drops. Add a total reminder. I gotta start reminding you guys of that now. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wednesday. I gotta put that on stuff. Every Wednesday, we are trying to know a lot of stuff is going to happen this year. This is the first part of the year. Great to be back with you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And once again, this has been your Otakus from the Otaku Summit podcast. And we will catch you guys next week. And with that, we are out. Poof!
Poof! Otaku Summit After Dark. I'm not going to do me and April's traditional ritual where we start stripping,
No.
but but we yeah. So really, yeah. Should we do something at Beagle? Or we could make a TikTok. We could do TikTok at the Giga. If you coming, right? You coming, right?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah, I'll see if I could convince April and Vicky to come, if that is possible.